Second segment.
Will
Jada Pinkett
Will
at the red table talk. We ain't got a red table, but you know
it's a round table.
It's a round table, and this is the round table of mansplaining or round table of man speak, whatever.
Free Will Smith.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. I'll let you take the floor.
All right. You know, I just seen my man Will put out the book. It's on the cover of the new GQ. Got a nice little article in there.
Right.
I see he's doing a book tour.
Right.
I see he's gonna do like a one-man show, like how
speaking engagement,
like how my boy Mike Tyson did it. I was like, oh, okay, Will. I said, you back, just getting the wheels moving, be back, and here goes the wife. Making a comment, which I don't know why it had to be made, and then she tried to backpedal it when she saw the heat coming down on her again, going at Will. And the memes are at full-fledged right now. It took Will a year to get over the crime face Will Smith face.
That's up there with the That's up there with the Hall of Fame.
It's up there with the Jordan. Like, he was right next to Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, he was. Yeah. Listen, I don't know what's going on in their marriage, and I don't want to know because it seems like it's very confused. I feel like they're confused. What's going on? I don't know if it's open, it's closed, entanglements, unentanglements. I don't understand. She made up a whole new word. I just told you. I never even heard that word on the ESPN spelling bee. That was a new word. I don't care what anybody tells me. I never even saw that word before.
Right.
And Will sat there and took it on the chin like a real man. Like I told people, there's two people I credit for handling certain situations. Jay-Z for that infamous elevator scene. Oh boy. And Will Smith sitting at that table and his wife telling about entanglement.
Yeah.
I don't know how long they've been married for now.
She said they've been married. They've been together since their 20s. So you tell me 20 plus years.
20 plus years.
2 kids.
You had a good run.
Big media family.
Everything don't last forever, man. Yo, Will, go get your freedom, man. Go get your peace.
Give us free.
Get your freedom and your peace, my bro. I know it's gonna cost. Ask Robert De Niro because he's going through it right now. It's going to cost.
And they married in California.
Okay.
And they have businesses together, like the media company, the marketing company. Like, all right, here, like I say on this before, I don't like to talk about people's personal relation stuff, whatever, right? But when someone puts it out there for public media consumption, you can't but ignore it.
You can't but talk about it a little bit.
I'll say this. The thing about it is that Will Smith is a very likable guy. You know, not just from a Hollywood standpoint, just from a person-to-person standpoint. I'll give you a Will Smith story. So we at Coppin State, they're filming Enemy of the State. It's like, it was a Friday night, like around like maybe 9. You know the gym is closed already, right? So I'm walking past the gym and the gym light is on, and then I see one of the point guards from the team. I think this might have been before you got there.
Okay.
So I see him running the gym. I'm like, oh, so it's some running the gym. I think everybody gone. So I have my kicks on. I go in, see a bunch of people playing, and recognize him. Will Smith is playing, whatever, right? I'm like, oh shit. So then, dude on the team was like, yo, we need an extra player. I'm glad you came in. He was like, play on this team. So I'm like, all right. And the thing with Will, like, I've met him. I've seen him several times in person. First time was when he did the Union Square show with him and DJ Jazzy Jeff. I think I might have been like 6 or 7 or something like that, whatever. And then the next time was here playing ball. So teams 5-on-5, he match up. He go, yo, I got the young boy right there. So then now, you know, we guard each other. We playing ball. He talking trash. We laughing, joking, whatever. We play like three games or something like that. Afterwards, he sat down. He was very personable with everybody else. You know, asked him a couple questions about, you know, like, yo, how you do X, Y, Z. He gave me some good points. He ain't brushed me off or nothing like that. Cool dude, you remember those things. And every step of his life, from what I hear and what I gather, people talk about the type of person, you know, the person he was, the same person I met. So when you know that person has like a reputation for that, but yet you see was him getting slaughtered at the red table talk. It's the red table talk because it's red with the blood of the sacrifice.
Listen,
and it's like, yo,
I don't like I said, I'm like, I try to stay out of people's personal business, you know, especially marital stuff. I try to stay out. But it's just I I just want to know what was the purpose of that comment being made. Did you get too relaxed there and you just slipped out? Or was you just deliberately doing it? Because maybe it's something in that book you didn't like and he's like, you know what? You put that story in this book.
Right.
I got something for you.
Right. And Will Smith's book, what is it called? I can't remember. I think it's called I Will Smith or I Am Will or I Am something. But anyway, his book will be out probably by the time this podcast goes out. So get it at the stores. This is free promo. I'm going to read it and we're going to try to see if we can go to the live show. Right. But I mean, I just think that in a situation where social media can change the narrative of everything, and not for nothing, I listened to Jada's comment in its entirety.
Right.
But what you can't do is you can't give Black Twitter a 50-50 thing because Black Twitter's going to take it over to where you didn't intend it to be. And then once it get there and once it get out, that's it.
Always forget
about it. Like the toothpaste is out of the tube.
I just like to say thank you, Jada, for just giving me some great memes in the past 48 hours.
48 hours for the past 24 months?
Well, listen. I'm just talking about the recent one. It took Will a year to get over the other one, the crying face one. Right. So, we put that one to bed for the now. Oh, these jokes are legendary
now. I'm pretty sure when the book comes out, hopefully we'll get some insight as to why this is happening.
It gotta be something. Yeah. It gotta be something in that book for her to jump out there right now recently. Yeah. He's doing promo tour. We don't do that during promo.
I mean, look.
Well, listen, all bad publicity ain't really bad publicity.
No. For this one, no. It's just that, when you walk in the room as a man, like people acknowledge you a different way. Somebody walk in, they'll be like, "Oh, what up?" You know what I'm saying? Or somebody walk in and be like, "Here," you know what I'm saying? Or it could be the situation now where we'll walk in the room and people be like, "Damn," like you don't want that one. You don't want that last
people
one.
walk in the room and they laughing at you.
Oh.
That's another one. That's another one people do.
I don't think they laugh.
They'll.
So listen. So let's say
I don't think they will laugh at Will.
Let's say Black Twitter was a lunchroom, was a high school lunchroom.
Okay.
If Black Twitter was a high school lunchroom.
Okay.
Right. When Jay-Z walks in, what kind of face the people at the table make?
They like, oh yo, the super announcement. That's the homie. Okay. Like, that's the big homie.
Okay. Black Twitter's a lunchroom. What face do they make when Lil Boosie walk in?
Oh, that's the homie too. They gonna like, Lil Boosie, what's up? They gonna laugh. They go. But some I'm gonna be scared of Boosie. I'm like, oh,
he might shoot this motherfucker.
They let you back in school? Like,
right. Okay. So now, if Black Twitter were a lunchroom, what face do they make when Will Smith walk in?
It's 50-50, I think. I think it's yo, Will was good, then it's like, this dude, like, you heard what this girl said about him? Oh, you ain't hear about that? Oh, hold on, let me pull my phone out.
or somebody be like, hey, listen, we gotta talk.
No, the friends will call you. If Black Twitter, they will call you before you get to the bro. Meet me in front of what happened?
You know what he need to do? He need to come out with Blue Table Talk. Just the Will Smith Blue Table Talk. And then it's his time to turn the tables at the lunchroom. All right, we got to talk NBA. Season started. And the thing with the NBA that's different from any other league is that it's more about the histrionics of the players, the drama off the court, some on the court. I mean, we already had drama with the Lakers, with AD, Dwight Howard. We had the 75 list.
Oh, we'll be back.
Who got left off. I mean, like, the NBA is starting. Kyrie, Ben Simmons, mental health, vaccines, BLM and MAGA crowds uniting in front of the Barclays Center trying to break in so they can play a game of 21. I mean, come on, y'all gonna rush the Barclays Center for what? What are you rushing the Barclays Center?
I'm not even gonna touch on that. I'm gonna just say, as far as the drama, this is gonna be a very entertaining. So first of all, the Kyrie stuff started off. Then we had Ben Simmons. Then that top 75 is at one day. I think the next podcast or the one after, we're gonna have to touch on it.
We're gonna break it down.
We're gonna have to break down the list
with our own 75.
And your own 75. That was a whole other debate. I tell people, arguing with people about that list is like remember when I was back in college arguing about rap.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I can't. It's like you're going to scream back and forth for hours and lose your voice.
But what you got to do is like for any list, like what we do with the hip hop fantasy battles, you got to have categories. Like if you have somebody, because some
well, I did it. Once I put it in categories and explain, right? So if you feel this person's supposed to be on, this person's not.
Right.
So this person A has this, this person B has this. That's what I ask people. So once I start doing that, I shut the conversation down because now I'm going to kill you with that.
Right.
So the NBA season. So all I tell people like especially the Lakers, and the Lakers better beware of this. People keep talking about, oh, they're gonna figure it out, they're gonna turn it on. Westbrook, yes, Westbrook is who he is. He's not gonna change. You gotta make your team fit around him some way or somehow.
Right.
But while the Lakers are trying to figure it out, they're gonna lose games.
Yeah.
Those games count. I need people to understand that.
Seeding,
You don't want to finish anywhere outside of 3 in the West.
No.
Because after that, now you're asking your team
You gotta go
to win
murderer's
3 road series to get to a championship. How much money, energy you're going to expend to get to that championship now?
And the Lakers ain't young.
Right. As far as the East, I think the East is way more competitive than people think.
Right.
So those West teams think they're going to come out to Atlanta, go party and beat up on the Hawks. That's not happening anymore.
No, that's not happening no more.
You're coming to the New York, I'm going to go hang out.
You're going to go to Magic City?
We're going to go hang out, go see my side chick in New York and go party. No.
Right.
Those games are not easy anymore.
Right.
So those teams so now you're going to be splitting some of those games now.
Right.
That means you're going to drop in the standings. So the West better be prepared. I think the East is way more competitive. I think for me, if you ask me who my pick is, I can't rely on the Nets right now and the whole situation with Kyrie. I'm running back with Milwaukee.
Right.
If I had a second choice, it would be Miami, just because of the coaching and the players on that team.
Tough team.
I don't know if they got enough scoring, enough shooters to win it though.
You think they can make the finals?
They can make the finals on their defense alone, but I don't know if they got enough scoring and outside shooting to make it, to win it. I think they have enough to make it there, but I don't know if to win it though.
Right.
Out of the West, I still think LA's just it's hard to beat LeBron, man. It's best 4 out of 7, bro. Right. But can it be done? Yes. If he's healthy, I don't think nobody in the West can do it. Now,
AD is healthy.
Well, that's Mr. Glass. If Mr. Glass is healthy, then that's another thing too. But then, like I said, you look at the West and you ask yourself, outside of LA and Golden State, who else do you trust to come out of the West?
I mean, Phoenix still look.
Do you trust them to come out?
I don't trust them to come out the West. Yo, when is Kawhi coming back? I know he's making an album. I know he just dropped the album.
Do you want me to quote the great George Foreman?
Yep. Quote him.
In the words of George Foreman, gooder. Yeah, I said it.
He'll be back when he's gooder.
Yeah, that's when he's coming back. Gooder. Yeah. I don't know when Kawhi's coming back. You know, Kawhi take half a season, come back when everybody else is tired. So
right.
For me, my thing was Paul George going hard to play like an MVP to keep the ship afloat, and he has been, which surprisingly to me, he has been. And that's another factor. When he comes back, he's going to be 100%. Everybody's going to be playing at 60.
Right.
So I don't know, but the two teams I trust coming out of the West, I just trust the Lakers and Golden State. I don't trust nobody else.
Okay.
I like Devin Booker's one of my favorite basketball players right now. I like the Suns. Chris Paul being healthy was a miracle.
Another year under his belt.
Another year under his belt. Him being healthy through a playoff run, that was a miracle. We haven't seen that.
That's not going to happen 2 times in a row.
I don't know. The only 2 teams I trust is Golden State and I trust LA. And the reason why I trust Golden State, like I said, because Steph is playing out of his mind right now. And when Clay comes back, Clay is angry. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing better than an angry player. Because now he feel like he got proved to everybody, like, oh, y'all left me off that list.
Where you think the Knicks going to finish?
4 or 5.
I think the Knicks finish 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
I watched them play. I mean, it's still early, but this is the type of team. First of all, the Knicks are hitting threes like crazy. Never in my life have I seen a Knicks team shoot this well from downtown.
Shoot this many. I'm not even.
Shoot this many.
I don't know if like the makes are great, but I never seen them even attempt this many before.
Right. They're first in makes and second in attempts.
Shout out to Tibbs, man, for he changed his style of coaching.
He had to.
And playing young players, bro. Like,
he had to.
So shout out to that.
You know what was impressive to me though? They played. I don't want to date. Well, everybody gonna know when it is, but they played the Bulls last night, and what happened was the Bulls were like playing them aggressive on the perimeter. They adjusted and switched and started playing inside, which you don't really see too many teams doing, and that's always been a benchmark of Tibbs. Tough interior play on the offense and defensive side of the ball. So Randall was posting up. Obi Toppin was getting put back some plays. Mitchell Robinson was playing tough in the interior. And I'm thinking like, yo, they got bodies they can throw at Giannis. You're not going to stop Giannis, but you got bodies you can throw at him. You know, I don't think they're suited to beat the Hawks. I don't think...
The Hawks got too many scores, but I don't think... the Knicks, just because they got too many scorers.
Right.
And that's the only problem. See, the thing is with the Knicks is two things. If you're a Knicks fan, you need Kemba to be healthy. That's one.
Right.
And you need for your team to also offensively be able to knock down shots. Because they will go through points where they don't score, and they'll start like, all right, should we just give it to Julius? Let him just knock somebody over.
ISO,
So, and now that the NBA ain't calling fouls, a lot of people gonna have to adjust. So if y'all watching NBA games, no more the pulling grip rules.
That caters to teams like the Heat and the Knicks. Like that's
do.
why I'm really looking at it, man. I'm like, Obi looked like a young Amari Stoudemire to me.
I would say Kenyon Martin.
Young Kenyon Martin.
Martin.
Okay, I'll take either or. You can run a pick and roll with them, right?
Yeah, you don't have to run no plays with him.
Spread the floor, and whatever the defense gives you, you're gonna get an open shot off the rotation, or he's gonna finish strong at the rim. That's a huge key, especially when Randall, you don't know how he's gonna show up in the playoffs again. He can't, for him to show up as poorly as he did last playoffs, he can't afford that this year.
Well, he got a little bit more help. I think he took too much of the onus, as he should, because he was the
leader
star
of the
player
team.
and the all-star to play the team. But he had way too much. Like, he was carrying the load, and then when he couldn't score, Derrick Rose became your primary scorer. You know, at this point, Derrick Rose, you don't want him to be the primary. You want him to be an option, but not a primary.
And a facilitator.
On the West, I'm gonna start with the West because that's the hardest division. So I'm gonna say, I know I'm gonna regret saying this. I'm gonna look back at this and be like, yo, you was a fucking idiot. Yo, Golden State and the Lakers in that conference finals.
All right, and how about the East?
Milwaukee and Miami.
All right, and the finals and the winner.
I would say LA and Milwaukee, and Milwaukee's winning it.
Okay. All right, my final four. The way I look at it in the East, I'm going with Milwaukee and Miami.
Okay.
In the West, I'm going with the Warriors and the Jazz. The Jazz.
That's a good one.
Health permitting.
Health permitting, okay.
The finals, I'm going with the Warriors and the Bucks, and I got the Bucks winning again.
So Bucks.
Wait, no, excuse me. I got the Warriors and the Heat.
Okay, you got the Warriors and the Heat.
I got the Warriors and the Heat. My bad, because I forgot PJ Tucker's not in. And PJ, he's key. Warriors and the Heat, and I got the Miami Heat winning the NBA Finals. Miami Heat winning the NBA Finals.
Over the Warriors.
That's
gonna be. Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Right. So
that'll be interesting.
So we're gonna put this in a bottle.
Oh my! I'm gonna hit my prediction, yo.
And we're going
my God.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up, and we're gonna holler at y'all later.